All right, Garibaldi faithful, feel that pulse racing? The city ground is electric, buzzing with whispers, hopes, and that ever-present edge of anxiety that only football can bring. We're standing at a crossroads, aren't we? Each rumor, each headline feels like a pivotal moment, shaping the very soul of our club. It's a drama unfolding, with European dreams on the line and the ever-present churn of the transfer market dictating our fate. Can we rise above the noise and seize the opportunities before us? This isn't just another season. It's a testament to our resolve, a true test of where we stand, and a journey we embark on together, with every fiber of our being dedicated to the mighty Forest. We've got battles on multiple fronts. On one hand, there's a tug of war for a talent who could redefine our midfield, a player whose potential is undeniable, yet whose heart seems to beat for another club. The whispers around this young star are deafening, creating a whirlwind of anticipation that rivals any matchday roar. Then there's the high-stakes chess match off the pitch, a UEFA decision that could hand us a European lifeline, but one steeped in controversy and ethical dilemmas that challenge our very principles. How do we navigate these choppy waters without losing our identity, our core values, the very essence of what it means to be Forest? The tension is palpable, the stakes incredibly high, and it feels like every single decision carries the immense weight of our glorious history. A history we fight to honor with every breath. This summer is proving to be a true test of nerve and ambition. From the intense negotiations behind closed doors to the very public battles being waged, it's a constant stream of information that keeps us on the edge of our seats. Will we secure the signings that truly bolster our squad? Can we overcome the obstacles thrown our way by bureaucratic rulings? Every piece of news, every breaking update feels like a crucial pass or a last-ditch tackle in a cup final. The suspense is real, the hopes are high, and the potential for triumph or despair hangs heavy in the air. This is our moment, Forest fans, and we need to face it head-on, united as ever. Before we delve into the intricate details of this unfolding saga, a quick plea, my fellow Reds. If you're feeling this roller coaster of emotions, if your heart bleeds for the Forest, then smash that like button right now. Let's see that passion explode. Drop a comment below with your take on these crucial moments. Your voice matters, and we want to hear every single opinion, every dream, every concern. And of course, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and join our growing community of loyal supporters. We're in this together through thick and thin, and your unwavering support is our ultimate strength. Let's show the world what the Garibaldi spirit truly means. First up, let's talk about the European situation, because it's a proper headache, isn't it? Crystal Palace chairman Steve Parish is absolutely fuming, and his frustration is directed squarely at us, the Nottingham Forest. Palace, the FA Cup champions, have been booted down to the Europa Conference League because of UEFA's multi-club ownership rules, with their owner John Textor having stakes in Lyon. And guess what? It looks like we, the mighty Forest, might just be the beneficiaries, potentially getting bumped up to the Europa League. This is a chaotic turn of events, a twist of fate that could see us, against all odds, stepping onto the grand European stage. The thought alone sends shivers down the spine, doesn't it? The roar of the city ground under European lights, the anthems, the thrill of facing continental giants. It's what we've yearned for, what we fought for. A dream that suddenly feels tantalizingly close. Marinakis, our astute chairman, was smart. He took proactive steps to avoid any conflict, placing his shares in a blind trust before the March 1st deadline to comply with UEFA's multi-club ownership regulations, given his ties to Olympiacos. Palace, on the other hand, did not make similar adjustments before the deadline, and now they're facing the music. And boy, is Parish playing the victim. He's publicly described UEFA's decision as one of the greatest injustices in football, a ridiculous technicality. He passionately stated to Sky Sports, "I know Forest are a fantastic club. They had a watershed event that got them into the Champions League. They won it. It allowed them to qualify again and win it again. These things have an incredible effect on football clubs. You get your one chance. This is our one chance at the Europa League in 164 years. I can't believe a football club with that history, with that story so similar to ours, would really want to participate in that taking of ours." He's even gone further, revealing that some of our own loyal fans have contacted him, expressing a sense of discomfort, even shame, about how we might gain entry into Europe through this back door. It's a truly complex situation, isn't it? It forces us to confront a moral dilemma. Do we embrace a European spot handed to us on a silver platter of another club's misfortune, or do we stand by the spirit of fair play, even if it means sacrificing a dream that has been so long in the making? The weight of this decision, or rather the outcome of their impending appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, hangs heavy over our heads, adding yet another layer of suspense to an already intense summer. This isn't just about football, it's about integrity, about what we stand for as a club and how we want to be perceived on the grand stage. Meanwhile, the transfer market continues its relentless churn, pulling us in different directions. Our Forest made a substantial bid for a midfielder who's been making waves, a player valued at a significant $34 million. We're talking about Adon Jashari, the 22-year-old Swiss international from Club Brugge. Along with West Ham, we reportedly put forward serious financial offers, showing our unwavering intent to bolster the squad and elevate our standing in the Premier League. Jashari has had an unbelievable season in Belgium, being named both Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season in the Belgian top flight. He was absolutely key in their league campaign, helping Club Brugge to a second-place finish and a Belgian Cup victory, and he even played almost every game in their impressive run to the Champions League round of 16, where they were eventually knocked out by Aston Villa. Just imagine that kind of talent, that kind of energy, that kind of consistent performance in our midfield. He's the type of player who could truly transform our game, bringing that dynamic presence, that control, that vision, and that undeniable quality we sometimes desperately crave in the engine room. The thought of him dictating play, spraying passes, and breaking up opposition attacks right there in the heart of our city ground is enough to get any Forest fan dreaming of a brighter future. It signals our ambition, our deep desire to climb higher, to establish ourselves as a genuine force in the Premier League, not just survive it. It shows that our hierarchy, led by Evangelos Marinakis, is serious about investing in top-tier talent. But here's the kicker, the heart-wrenching twist that hits us right in the gut and leaves us reeling. Despite our strong offers, despite our significant financial commitment, Jashari's heart seems to be irrevocably set on a move to AC Milan. Fabrizio Romano, the trusted voice of transfer news, confirmed it with painful clarity. He said no to both us and West Ham. It's a massive blow, isn't it? To put in all that effort, all that meticulous planning, all that financial commitment, only for the player to have eyes for someone else, to dream of a different shirt. It leaves us wondering, where do we go from here? Who's the next target? And can we actually convince them to buy into the Forest project, to truly embrace the passion and history of this incredible club? The sting of this rejection is real, and it adds immense pressure on our recruitment team to pivot quickly and find the right talent. The talent that genuinely wants to be here and fight for our colors. The clock is ticking and the urgency is palpable. And as the transfer window enters its absolutely critical phase, with Anthony Elanga already gone to Newcastle, leaving a noticeable void on the wing, and the lingering doubts surrounding Morgan Gibbs-White, who's now reportedly a prime target for Tottenham, the need for intelligent, impactful reinforcement is screaming louder than ever. Our squad, under the guidance of Nuno Espirito Santo, feels thinner than it should be, especially in key attacking areas, and the urgency to bring in new faces, players who can make an immediate difference, is palpable. We've certainly made some moves, bringing in promising talents like Igor Jesus and Jair Cunha from Botafogo, which is a positive start, a sign of our continued scouting efforts in South America. However, the gaping holes left by key departures and potential future exits demand more than just promising prospects. They demand immediate, proven quality. The focus shifts to finding players who can hit the ground running, who can immediately impact our game, who possess that Premier League ready edge. It's not just about filling spots on the roster. It's about making strategic acquisitions, about finding those pivotal pieces that genuinely strengthen us for the brutal, unforgiving Premier League season ahead. Every decision now feels like it could be the difference between a successful campaign and one filled with struggle. The current hot topic, the player stirring up all this debate and hope, the one who could potentially be the key to our midfield balance, is none other than Richard Rios. The Nottingham Forest reportedly made a hefty $26 million offer for the 23-year-old Colombian midfielder from Palmeiras, a clear statement of our interest and financial commitment, but it was apparently rejected by the Brazilian club. Wolves are also in the running for his signature, with their own bid also turned down, while big European clubs like Roma and Manchester United are hovering in the background, keenly observing the situation and ready to swoop in if the opportunity arises. It seems highly likely that Rios will leave Palmeiras this summer, and Europe is almost certainly his next destination, given his impressive performances and the level of interest he's garnering. However, Palmeiras is holding firm on their $30 million valuation, indicating that any club looking to secure his services will need to significantly increase their offer. Now, here's the crucial question, the one that's sparking intense debate among us, the loyal supporters. With our pressing need for attacking players, is another central midfielder truly our priority right now? We already have a number of options in the middle of the park. Rios is undoubtedly a talented player, a dynamic presence who has impressed many, and it's certainly good to see us continuing to scout and pursue top South American talent, a region that has provided us with some incredible players over the years. But given the current state of our squad, especially with Elanga gone and Gibbs White potentially following him out the door, shouldn't our primary focus be on bringing in those much needed forwards and wingers, players who can inject pace, creativity, and most importantly, goals into the team? This isn't just about a single transfer. It's about the bigger picture, the strategic direction of our club in a crucial transfer window. Will we make the moves that genuinely strengthen us where it matters most, addressing our most glaring weaknesses, or will we find ourselves playing catch-up, regretting missed opportunities when the demanding Premier League season kicks off? The pressure is on, and every move counts.